you did session guitar work then for a
Yes.
number of different acts when you were in London. Give us a rough
did.
idea of what sort of stuff you were doing then.
Well, it was so this was during my college years, and I guess slightly after them as well. I think it was I did there was an indie band, pretty much straight indie. So that kind of slot into the London scene, specifically West London scene. So we did a lot of shows around there, and then I was with an artist called Sean Cross, who's a good friend of mine, and she was, I guess it started off more singer-songwritery, developed into, let's say, pop music, and that was great. We were with her for quite a few years, I think, actually. But we did a lot of shows, we did a lot of cool things. And
how do you switch that mentality though from being sort of, doing indie guitar to then working with someone who's a bit more pop? And how much say do you have over what you're actually doing? Did you just get told play this and play it like this?
I did in the first band. That was essentially a guitar job. With Sean, actually we did some songwriting together eventually. And that was great, having that kind of creative freedom. But I think college, especially the music college, kind of geared us up to be a session musician on paper. It's someone that can adapt to any kind of musical environment in order to make a career out of it.
Does it hurt your ego a little bit in any way? You don't have an ego anyway, but do you know what I mean? If you're having to just sort of fit a mold, does it get a little bit irksome?
No. I think at the time, as cheesy as it sounds, I was grateful for the opportunity. I'd only just moved to London, really, so I saw it as, well, this is my kind of way in, and yeah, it did. It all led me to the things that I'm doing at the moment in a roundabout way.
And is that how you ended up being at actual Abbey Road Studios?
Yeah, that was a very daunting experience.
Tell us about that then.
Well, we recorded a record with Sean Cross, and we knew a producer who squeezed us into sort of let's call it downtime at Abbey Road, because daytime sessions at Abbey Road are quite expensive. So yeah, we were fortunate enough to kind of get some downtime, and so Abbey Road, for those who don't know, is built at 3 studios. So there's the big one, they do all the orchestral stuff, there's the middle one, and then there's the smaller one. And yeah, they stuck me in the middle one, which was still a huge room with a control room at the top, way back. It seemed like miles away. And yeah, recorded a record all on my own. They put me in a little box, they cornered a box off for me for my guitar, and we did a record in there.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was a fantastic experience.
I bet you can just sort of feel like the energy and the history
really
of all
could.
of those artists.
I mean, just the instruments that are in the room. You've got pianos that were played by Elton John and whoever. It was quite something for a gear nerd like me.
That is insane. Well, I think people are probably going to want to hear what you sound like at the moment.
Yes.
Because you've talked about your guitar. Now, what you're doing mostly is singing now.
So I'm a singer at the minute, and I've been doing that for a few years.
And there's several different groups you've been singing with. So let's just hear a little. What the group that you're with at the minute, All But One. It is quite heavy for a Sunday afternoon. So what I've done, it's awesome though, it's epic, and it's really melodic as well. So what I've done is, please don't hate me, I've cobbled together
it'll be a better job than I would have done.
some of the songs from the album, and so just to give you a bit of a taster. So there's about sort of 4 or 5 different songs in this. So have a quick listen. This is All But One.